start my vacay. Today is official. And the Texans pretty much got their ass kicked today to the New York Jets. A team that was, 2-6 and was struggling? Well, Aaron Rodgers at 40 years old? Ain't no way we should have lost to Aaron Rodgers. We should have desecrated the New York Jets. This should have been an easy fucking win for us to go into MetLife and get the win. We got a better roster. We got a better defense than they do. We're all around a better team. And yet the Jets just demolished us, bro. And the only time we can get points was in garbage time. How the fuck did you get only 191 yards, Stroud? On 10 for fucking 31. 191 yards, you couldn't even get the ball in the end zone, bro. How the fuck did that happen? How the fuck did Aaron Rodgers have a fucking 300-yard passing game and 3 goddamn touchdowns with no turnovers? It's the only game of the season he didn't have a freaking turnover. It was against us. How the fuck did we lose to them? I'm still trying to figure that shit out. If somebody can help me in the comment section figure that shit out, I'm still trying to figure it out. You know, I had the Texans penciled in for a Super Bowl this year, or at least the Final Four, and I hate to say it, I don't even think that's going to happen. You know, after Stephon Diggs is out with that torn ACL, the heart and soul of the offense apparently on the offense side of the ball, it seems like to me like our offense just looks bland now, and it looks like they're predictable and can be stopped as long as you can blitz CJ Stroud. Offensive line can't block, and as a result, you know, the Texans couldn't really convert on 3rd and long. You know, how many times we get the ball past the 50-yard line in the first half? Just one time? Man, that's retarded. It's ridiculous. Second half, you know, we managed to get a field goal, at least in the 3rd quarter, and take the 10-7 lead in the 4th, and then the Jets just started scoring 14 unanswered points. And Texans just couldn't get back in the game. I don't know what the fuck happened. That was just a shitty fucking game. All around, it was slow. Couldn't convert on 3rd down. Having to sit there punting the fucking ball so many goddamn times. Quarterback sacks left and right, and the injury bug. I don't know what's up with Nico Collins. If he's either going to come back and play or what. You know? I mean, I'm just saying, is he coming back or what's going on with him? And what the fuck's going on? You know, and I know Diggs is out for the year, but I mean, Jesus Christ, our heart and soul of our offense is getting injured. These injuries are starting to get to us, man. I'm telling you, I don't know what we're going to do. And I'll tell you what, we got a bye next week. It couldn't come any sooner. Why do I say that? Because the next following weeks we go at Detroit, and then after that we go to Dallas. So we got 2 very difficult games coming up on the schedule. And then the schedule kind of gets a little bit easier after that, so that's not too bad. Some division games there I think we'll win. But, yeah, these next 2 games are going to be very difficult, but at least we get a bye week next week. This bye week couldn't come any fucking sooner. I'm so goddamn happy. But this game right here was just left a salty taste in my mouth. It's just, you know, I had the Texans making the Final Four. I don't know anymore. You know, with the injuries and the lack of the depth on the offensive line, the fact receivers can't get open, dropping passes, and the fact that, you know, Stroud has taken many sacks, it looks like, man, he's getting injured. You know what I mean? I mean, he was slow to get up a couple of times. Looks like it's a possibility he could get hurt. Or he is hurt. Looked like he took a couple of shots to the chest. I don't know if that's some ribs or you know, rib injury, but man, this is the thing I hate about football. Is it's like at the beginning of the season, your team on paper looks like a Super Bowl caliber team. And as soon as those weeks go grueling by the schedule and people start getting hurt, shit like this starts happening. And then, you know, you go from being a contender to being, you know, maybe just barely winning the division at 9-8, something like that. If it wasn't for the fact that our division sucks so fucking bad, I would say that we'd probably be in trouble right now with these injuries. These injuries are going to start coming back to haunt us. Now, I know, you know, 6-3 is still not a bad record, and we're probably on pace to go 11 wins. I mean, you can make the argument there, go 11 dubs. But man, I'll tell you this: these next two games are crucial. We got to figure out a way to at least split one. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think we're beating the Lions, but we do got the Cowboys in 3 weeks in Dallas, a place we've never won. And what more could it mean if we can go in Dallas and get the dub and win our first ever game in Dallas? It would be nice if the Texans can get that done. Hopefully, like I said, players don't start going down at that time. But yeah, this game was just sloppy, fucking slow. The offense moved fucking like couldn't get a first down. We went like 6 consecutive punts at one point. It was just god awful. We were lucky to get a touchdown in the first half, and even then, in the second half, just nonchalant. We could only get 6 fucking points, 2 field goals. Couldn't get in the end zone. Couldn't convert on third down. And it looked like the Jets were just having their way offensively, man, just moving the chains, getting the first downs, getting to the end zone. Aaron Rodgers throws for fucking 300 yards. Or I think it was like 297, some shit like that. Might as well just go ahead and round it to 3. It was all around just one of those trap games. Like a trap game. You know what I mean? That's what it was. It was a damn trap game. And people were telling me, you think this is going to be an upset? I said, fuck no. We're going to whoop the fucking Jets' asses. We are clearly the better team on roster, on paper, and clearly didn't execute on the field. I don't think the Texans are going to make the Final Four. I think realistically they'll win their division at 9-8. I think another divisional round, possibly. I think we'll probably win the division most likely. Our division sucks so bad, so we should clinch it with 9 wins, like 9-8, a win. But yeah, we just looked terrible. Halloween was a terrible fucking night for me. Not just at work, but it was a terrible night all around. I just want to forget this day ever happened. Halloween's the night of the year where you're supposed to enjoy it. The Texans lost. A bunch of shit went down at work. I'm just done. I'm just done with fucking Halloween this year. I don't even want to think about this shit. A bunch of stuff went down at work. It was just a lot of stress. Then to add the L for tonight. I'm just like, I couldn't wait to start my fucking vacation. Same here, Christian guy. That's what's up. Yeah, and so I'm going to officially take my vacay for a whole week. And it couldn't have come any sooner. I just was like waiting for the minutes to tick down. But Detroit, we got you in 2 weeks. And that's going to be a big game. Big fucking game. Because I got Detroit winning the NFC. And it looks like to me they're still kind of on pace to do so. But, hopefully we can give them a challenge. But I'm going to be honest, I don't think we'll beat the Lions. I think we're going to drop to 6-4. And then after that, we got Dallas. Now, that is a winnable game. We could beat the Cowboys, but you never know. The Texans played well in Dallas last year, and we had the lead with like 5 minutes left. Now, we'll see how that turns out this year. Could we win our first game in Dallas for the first time in our 23-year existence? It's a possibility. But like I said, with injuries, the injuries really catching up to us, man. These injuries are really fucking us, man. What a way to end off Halloween. Texans lose. All this stress goes down at work. All this bullshit. I'm just glad it's over with. What's up, Daniel? Like I said, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to bash the Texans. I still think 6-3 is a good record. It's fair, And I know a lot of teams will probably be like, I wish I was 6-3 like your team was, Rose. And it's like, okay, I never thought about that. Okay. I mean, maybe that's true. Maybe like I'm putting too much emphasis on it. You know what I mean? But to me, 6-3, it's a fair record, But it's possible that we could go 5-4, if we lose these next 2 games against the Lions and the Cowboys. And then after that, it gets a little fairly easy at that point. So, again, their shit together at halftime. They look like they're a good team after that. Yeah, I mean, this is the Jets' probably best game of the year was against us. We lost to them last year. I don't know what it is with us playing in New York. We just play shitty up there. I don't know why. We got a terrible record in MetLife. I think we're like 1-9, or it's terrible. I don't even want to think about it. That's how bad it is. I just wanted this nightmare to end, and it ended well. This is the first time the Texans played so fucking bad that I just lost all fucking hope in going to the Final Four. I had them playing the Chiefs in the Final Four. That's probably not going to happen. Oh, bah humbug. Yeah, Jets did get their shit together. That's all right, though. Like I said, if we can stay healthy, we might have a chance. So this bye that we're having actually might save our asses. We might actually have an opportunity to win against the Lions, maybe. I mean, I wouldn't put my money on it, but I think we got a good chance if we get a bye. Let some of these players heal up and shit. I'm still just so shocked that we just got destroyed the way that we did. I had us just going into Jets and just completely just fucking owning them motherfuckers. And the opposite of that happened. They fucking straight owned us, man. Like, it's completely just owned us, bro. Just so disappointed. I expected us to get the win. I expected us to go to 7-2 today. Would it be 7-2? Yeah. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. All I gotta say is this team fucking joke, man. You just gotta call it like you see it. It's not, no disrespect or no pun intended, but it is what it is. They choked today. Terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible this team is. And with Diggs out, that offense looks a lot worse. Because Diggs is a playmaker. He can get open and make plays. And now you got him out for the year. What receiver are you going to have that's going to replace the type of athleticism he has? It's not going to be easy at all. Like I said, if we lose to the Jets and the Cowboys the next 2 weeks at 6-5, man, we're going to barely be over 500. Barely. Unbelievable. It's just, you know what I'm saying? Just completely just playing terrible today. Just, I don't even know what to say. How the hell did we only have 13 points? That's the part that I'm trying to figure out in this whole ordeal. Is it like really against the Jets defense? That's all we had was 13 points? Against that shitty ass defense? That's it? The only fucking time we got one touchdown was the first half? Whoa. And the monster defense that we got, we should have had fucking Aaron Rodgers shut out. Like, hands down, we should have had Aaron Rodgers shut down. There's no way he should have thrown for 300 yards on us. Just beyond disappointment. Beyond disappointing. It's just unbelievable, man. I thought for a second, I said, you know what? We're going to make the Super Bowl this year. Like, I really think that we had a good shot. At 6-3, you got the Chiefs ain't got no losses. and they're just pulling away from the conference lead. So they could get probably the number one pick with just 11 wins. They don't even have to win all their games. They could probably do it with 11. I hate to say it, but it's most likely going to be the Chiefs that's going to win again. I know y'all don't want to hear that, but they're most likely going to be the first NFL team to win 3 in a row. Like, I already see that happening, man. I mean, again, and I'll reiterate this. If the Chiefs stay healthy, they'll win again. Because who's going to stop Travis Kelce? You know, what's his name? Who's going to stop, you know, who's going to stop, what's his name? Patrick Mahomes. Come on, man. Steve, don't get brain farts at this time in the morning. Who's going to stop Patrick Mahomes, bro? Let's think of how that sounds. It seems like the Chiefs keep getting extra players. To me, it seems like they're the front runner winning it. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. I would like to hear that I'm wrong. Something tells me I'm right. Something tells me they're about to win again, bro. The Chiefs are going to win again. That's going to be, what, 4 rings for Patrick? I don't think any team's good enough to beat them right now. Especially not in the AFC. And maybe the NFC, there may be a couple of teams that could surprise them, like Detroit for sure. Detroit, to me, seems like the only team that could beat them. But again, I digress. But again, only scoring goddamn 13 points. Man, come on, man. Against one of the worst teams in the league. And you guys only put up 13 points. Come on, man. We should have been wiped the floor with their asses. How we kept them this close in the game, I'm still trying to figure that out. I don't know if it was the play calling, but D'Amico just looked completely shell-shocked. He didn't know what he was doing. It's terrible, bro. Terrible, terrible, terrible way to start my vacation. That's all right. We got to bye next week, and it couldn't come any sooner because then after that, we play the Lions and the boys. Next 2 games. Hell yeah, I'm fucking tired. I'm about to go to bed. But yeah, it was just a bad game all around. So with that being said, I'm heading up out of here, man. I'm so disappointed. This was a game we shouldn't have lost. So disappointed.